Hey guys, I do have a tank top on. I'm not wearing a bra, so please don't think I'm being like weird. So very quickly, a lot of people have been asking me, why did you rescue a dog, knowing that you don't have a job? Okay, so first of all, the biggest question is, why did you rescue a dog that was pregnant when you didn't have a job? So let me explain something, okay? The person I was helping out had lost her husband in November, and I was put in a lot of bad situations trying to help her out. Um, I lost 3 jobs helping her out. I became her healthcare power of attorney. If you don't know what that means, basically, you are legally liable for that person's safety, to ensure that their health uh, is in good standing as well as that they're safe. So, for instance, if you know the person is a fall risk, as she was, um, for whatever reason, it's your job under every every ounce of energy that you have, it's your position to ensure that person is safe. So whether you move in with them temporarily, you find caregivers for them, so on and so forth. So fast forwarding, one day, this person, and keep in mind I got home health aid and for this person. I basically treated her like a mom. I did things for her that I felt was necessary. I don't want to embarrass anyone, so I'm not going to say why her stepchildren weren't there, but I cannot blame them whatsoever. And I have learned a big lesson about helping someone out that I really barely know. And I don't mean financially, and I don't mean by being nice. I mean by giving up so much that I lost everything to help someone out. Long story short, um, she was getting better and was very happy about that. I mean, if you don't need me as much, that means I've done my job. Okay. Um, so long story short, she was in the backyard pulling weeds. Now, you've been in an oxygen tank. 3 months prior, you fell and fractured your skull. You were hospitalized for a very long time. And I was able to get you home health aid and all this stuff, and I was able to get your oxygen level stabilized. And so you shouldn't even be doing that. But at the end of the day, you tell me you don't want to be my power of attorney anymore, go fuck yourself. All of a sudden, she knew that the female dog was in heat, and her husband, God rest his soul, he was amazing. He was just awesome. I mean, he was there for every neighbor on the block. I mean, he was like everyone's grandpa. He was like everyone's dad. It was just, he reminded me a lot of my dad, which is why I felt obligated to like step up to the plate and help this woman out. So, um, I was put in a lot of bad situations to help her out. And I don't regret it because I saved her life 3 times. What I do regret is losing so much time with my own mother. What I do regret is losing time for myself. What I do regret is not listening to advice that I was being given by people who knew her better than I knew her. What I regret is not putting my foot down when I knew that I should have of. However, it taught me a lot about myself, taught me a lot about people, and I was able to save her life 3 times. So at the end of the day, it was worth it. 2 months ago, or almost 2 months ago, I had to put my dog of 13 years down, unfortunately. And I really do believe that God does work in mysterious ways, because if Charlie was here, I would not have been able to rescue Brooke and put her on my lease. So, long story short, she no longer wanted the dogs there. She no longer wanted the dogs there. The other two dogs were taken away, put in homes or whatever, which I know that they were. But her, what are you going to do with her? Put her in a shelter? She's 3.5 years old. She listens to commands. She is very friendly with other dogs. I've been sitting for her for almost a year, so I know what type of character she has. I'm going to take her. I did not know she was pregnant. I did not know. In the midst of this, I was, interviewing, and I still am, because we have to pay bills, right? Money is a necessity, right? So one day, probably like 2 or 3 weeks after I got her, I noticed that like her stomach was dropping, and I thought, oh shit. 10 puppies. Not 1, not 2, not 5, not 6, but 10. I'm very livid at this point because I feel like it was done purposely, knowing that she was in heat, meaning the only person going over there was me. And I know damn well I kept her and the males separated. Well, I caught this woman in the backyard pulling weeds, and I caught all three of them together. So obviously, I know it was just done out of spiteful. You don't want to be my power of attorney? Fuck you. I'm going to do this. So, for those of you who think that I took on a big responsibility and not thinking of the consequences, hopefully this video kind of sums up your questions. No, I did not know she was pregnant. You really think I wanted to take in a dog that was pregnant? No. Why am I going to put her in a shelter? Why? So she could be euthanized within a few months because nobody wants her? A lot of people think that no-kill shelters, that's what they mean. Honestly, that's bullshit. I know friends who work in shelters. I'm 36. I've seen a lot. No, I'm not going to do that. A lot of people have suggested, why don't you turn the puppies now over to a foster home? So I don't want to do that, because this is how I'm thinking. Put myself in her shoes. I'm in a bad situation. I see the two meals going. I'm left alone. I don't know what's happening. Then I come to this house. I know this human, and this human treats me really well. Now I'm pregnant. You take away my puppies before it's even time. You take away my puppies, plain and simple. And now I'm depressed again. What kind of life is that? I'm not going to do that. I have helped out a lot of people. And I think it's really sad that people that I've helped out, knowing it was my last $10, $20, whatever, they just don't care. And it's fine. It is what it is. But it really lets you know the demeanor of people. People who I thought were friends. It just, lets me know. And that's okay too. So I'm asking, if you don't feel comfortable with donating anything, any money, that's fine. What you could do is you could buy pads, the gel pads. It doesn't have to be Hertz. That's what I prefer, because it's when I do have the money, it's not really expensive. It's like the cheapest brand out there. It's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as most. And it's gel, so it absorbs all liquids. Not all pads do that. I have wooden floors. I cannot allow my floors to be ruined. I cannot walk her during the daytime. And this is how I have been able to deal with the situation right now. So I need pads. I need a gigantic playpen. It's like $59 on Amazon. I exhausted all my funds helping this old lady out. I didn't know she had money. If I would have known she had money, I would have asked her for gas money. I put on close to 4,000 miles in 4 months helping her out. Literally. I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent because I'm not working. I lost everything due to helping her, and she completely fucked me over. She fucked this poor dog over. Don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. Don't know how I'm going to get their food. They're running out of food. Don't know how I'm going to get the pads running out of pads. Don't know how I'm going to get the playpen from Amazon, which is only like $59. It's like the gigantic kind. And there's 10 puppies. There's 10. There's 10. I'm not kidding. There's 10. Yep. 9 days old today. There's 10. I'm not kidding you. Don't know how I'm going to get all of these things. So if you can even Walmart.com have it shipped to the Northlake, Illinois site to store or Villa Park site to store. And my name is, you could put it under my name and my name's description below. Or you could put it under your name and reach out to me. You could find me on Facebook, Casey Westbrook's new account. I was hacked a while ago and I just put my name in the new account after my last name. So this is sums up. Sorry for the long video. It's like 12 and a half minutes. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.